Two storied franchises with direct ties to the beginning of the NFL as we know it today. The Chiefs and Packers will meet for just the 11th time ever in the regular season on Sunday Night Football this week, with the Chiefs holding a 7-3-1 all-time advantage. In the last meeting back in 2015, the Packers walked away with a 38-28 victory at Lambeau, but nobody who recorded a single catch for the Packers or recorded a single tackle for the Chiefs defense is still on either team. And 4 years later, the story is still the Packers' offensive weapons against this newly revamped Chiefs defense. Here are 6 stats to know for Sunday night, presented by Bad Boy Mowers. The Packers are 6-1 this season, with road wins already over the Bears and Cowboys. But this trip to Arrowhead is just the third road game through the first 8 weeks of the season. The Packers will have 4 of their next 5 games on the road. The Packers are averaging 26.3 points per game this year, which ranks 10th in the NFL, while the Chiefs are averaging 28.9 per game, which ranks 3rd. At quarterback, the Packers feature a household name and one of the best to ever play the position in Aaron Rodgers, who is off to an MVP type of season already, completing 64.8% of his passes with 13 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions. He's coming off arguably the best performance of his season, completing 81% for 429 yards and 5 touchdowns against the Raiders last Sunday. 8 different receivers had multiple catches and at least 25 yards receiving in that game. And Rodgers' top weapon, Davante Adams, hasn't played the past few weeks because of a turf toe, but the Packers have still managed to go 3-0 in his absence. It's because a trio of young receivers in Geronimo Allison, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Allen Lazard have picked it up in his absence. And over that stretch, Rodgers has completed 68% of his passes and averaged 317 yards per game. Up front, the Packers feature one of the league's best offensive lines, particularly at tackle, with David Bakhtiari and Brian Bulaga protecting the edges for Rodgers. But those guys have also done a good job paving the way for running backs Aaron Jones and Jamaal Williams. Jones has a league-best 9 touchdowns already this season, and Williams is averaging 4.6 yards per carry. But one interesting nugget is that Jones, who is their lead top guy, is averaging 4.56 yards per carry when running to the right side, and just 3.19 yards when running to the left. Perhaps that's something to watch on Sunday. The Chiefs' defense is coming off a dominant performance against the Broncos, allowing just 205 total yards and sacking Joe Flacco 9 times. And Rodgers, who despite being sacked just 12 times through 7 games, does hold on to the ball for a while, averaging 2.79 seconds before attempting it. That's the 3rd longest in the NFL on average. That's something else to watch on Sunday. In the ground game, Chiefs running back LeSean McCoy is just 22 yards shy of passing Wark Dunn for 22nd on the NFL's all-time rushing list. And McCoy was a catalyst for the Chiefs offense last week against the Broncos with 14 touches for 76 yards. In the passing game, Tyreke Hill has returned from injury and picked up right where he left off. This is a guy who has 17 career touchdowns of at least 50 yards in just 50 career games, which means 1 of every 3 games this guy plays, he's scoring a touchdown from at least 50 yards out. 10 of those 17 50-yard scores have come in primetime, and Sunday Night Football is primetime. Finally, the Chiefs special teams unit had a good night last Thursday against the Broncos, but it's the kickoff return unit that you want to watch on Sunday night. They might have a chance to pop one considering the Packers rank last in the NFL in kickoff coverage, already allowing 2 60-plus yard returns this season. It's about short fields and easy points in whatever manner they can get them. That would be huge for the Chiefs on Sunday night against the Packers.